So tell us about the guiding hand.
It's a graphic device that we came up with a little while ago. It's been manufactured by some fantastic people at Brand Industries for us. And the basic idea behind it is to help someone who may be newly into homelessness, who doesn't know where to get access to support and get access into the system. So it lists the 4 key engagement hubs, directing them from the first point, which is at St George's Cathedral on St George's Terrace, and shows them how to get there, how long it will take to walk, and what services are available, and what the opening times are.
And how did you come up with the idea for the hand?
We were in conversation with the Dean of St George's Cathedral a few months ago, and they wanted some assistance from us in how to respond to people who are homeless, who present, or people experiencing homelessness who present at St George's Cathedral looking for help and assistance. How can we help someone who may be trying to help someone who's experiencing homelessness? So there's a lot of information available from Perth City Council in a booklet, so we thought we needed to slim that information down into the bare minimum. What are the key things that someone might need when they're on the streets? So that's where the 4 key engagement hubs came from. And then I'd been to a conference in Cairns, and I was on a flight coming back from Cairns into Perth, 6-hour flight. My phone was dead. There was no entertainment on the plane, so I really had 6 hours just sitting there looking at my hand. And the thought went through my head that when you look at your hand, the lines on your hand are just like a road map of any town or city. It's a street map, effectively. So we could use a hand graphic and map onto that hand the street map of Perth, showing how to get from the cathedral into whatever are the key engagement hubs for someone experiencing homelessness. So really it was, the idea came from having to try and think of something and having 6 hours where I was bored and coming up with the idea, and it developed from there. And then I came back and told Kerry Lee, she interpreted it and created the graphic.
Why is this resource so important?
I keep thinking of one guy in particular who mentioned that when he was homeless, or first experiencing homelessness, that he didn't know where to go to get any help. And yeah, I can only imagine what it feels like to be in that situation where you're at your lowest point and you don't know where to go to get help. Maybe feeling a bit ashamed and embarrassed of being in that situation and not wanting to ask for help. So yeah, this is something that we're going to start at St George's Cathedral. Hopefully it will grow and become a wayfinder and a way for members of the public to help people who are experiencing homelessness to get help and get some support.
And what's the plan for its use in the future?
I'd love to see it grow and be all over the place. So we started at St George's Cathedral. We've been having a conversation with St Mary's Cathedral and a couple of other churches in Perth CBD. It's a very easy graphic to replicate. We can make the starting point, lots of different places. But I would love to see it at transport hubs and across the CBD. It's connected to our Sega Day campaign. So Sega Day is about acknowledging someone's presence on the streets. And then the second part of the conversation could be, do you know where to go to get assistance? And if someone doesn't know where to go, look for the guiding hand. It could be on street furniture, it could be on digital signage, on bus shelters, on the floor as it is at St George's Cathedral, or it could be in a poster format. It really could be replicated in lots of different ways.
Is there anything else that goes along with the hand?
Yeah, so we, as I mentioned, Perth City Council do a really fantastic booklet, which is comprehensive, and we try to condense the absolute key information down onto one page. So we have a one-page poster that we give out to anybody who wants it, and then we condense that down into a bit like a postcard size, which can be handed out. And that's got the key information in, which we've given out to lots of different people so that you can hand out easily to someone on the streets.
Has this been done anywhere else before?
Not that I'm aware of. It came out of my head on a plane. So I haven't seen a graphic of this sort of type anywhere before. So nice to do something for the first time.